Hey, you! Have you ever wondered about the most popular and loved anime? Well, here Nadia Gonzalez and I, Xochitl Reyes, are going to present the top 5 of the best anime and reasons why you should watch them.
Okay, we are going with
The next anime is Erased. Reason number 1, the butterfly effect. As we have already seen in many popular cultural products, time travel produces the so-called butterfly effect, where every small action you change in the past will have an impact on the future. This anime is no exception, and it is interesting to see how much their results are modified by the protagonist's decisions. Reason number 2, the results are not predictable. Also, when watching the series, you might think that its story is predictable. The truth is that the script managed of the surprise you at the moment when you are the most sure of what is about to happen. The twists and turns are present throughout the narrative. Reason number 3 combines cruelty with innocence. By moving back to high childhood, Satoru returns to live with his elementary school friends, and with that comes several situations that show us the innocence of childhood. However, there are also loaded themes such as child abuse, pornography, and homicide. Reason number 4, level characters. Yes, all anime is full of characters that will touch your heart in one way or another, especially the particular group of friends and Satoru's mom, Sachiko. Reason number 5, beautiful animation. The animation is perfect, but the scenes that stand out the most are those in which there are landscapes or sequences related to snow or rain.
speaker Shoyo Hinata, and on the other hand, the moody and authoritarian setter Tobio Kageyama. During its 3 seasons, we will witness the training sessions and matches that the players will have to become as a team, as well as the individual journeys of the Karasuno members to improve their performance in the game. In this sense, Haikyuu will be a series that will deal with themes such as sacrifice, discipline, and collective and personal effort as major motifs of narratives that follow a sports subject. In addition to being a fantastic exercise to understand and appreciate the technical intricacies of volleyball and how it works. Thus, Haikyuu will join the list of Japanese animated fictions about the universe of sports. 2. The characters. Although the action starts with the two main characters, Hinata and Kageyama, as the episodes progress, we will be introduced to the other members of the Karasuno, making it a series with a great choral weight. Being a very large squad, each of the characters will have a very defining personality that will complement perfectly with the rest. Thus, the Karasuno will be completed with the polite and disciplined Captain Daichi Sawamura, the observant and perceptive Koji Sugawara, the corpulent and sensitive Asahi Asumane, the irreverent and macabre Yu Tanaka, the crazy and energetic Yu Nishinoya, the impassive and repellent Keito Tsukishima, and the shy and nervous Tadachi Yamaguchi. Uh, it also includes the team's coaching staff, the serene and uncompromising coach Keiichi Nukai, the reserved and intellectual administrator Kyoko Shimizu, and the responsible and vigorous coordinator Itetsu Takeda. However, even following the canonical cliches of the character typologies found in an anime, The combination of their different characters and personal stories works wonderfully and is one of its most outstanding attractions. 3. Narrative structure. Although that the actions and situations may become repetitive and in a plot that focuses on a fiction about any sport, read the training match, formula, and back again. The narrative structure of Haikyuu is configured in a special way. Of course, the basic formula way stated above is fulfilled. However, to this we will add several stretches that will complement the plot basis and that will help to incorporate fresh elements to the main action. On the other hand, we will witness the individual process of each of the main characters that, for the most part, will have to do with personal redemption, and on the other hand, we will also be introduced to the particular conflicts of the other teams and players that will compete with Karasuno, like Obayosai, Nekoma, Data Industrial, even Karasuno's female team. A very clever way of varying the plot and not falling into reiteration. 4. Really, it's hooks. Being a sports series, most of the action and excitement will be concentrated in the competitions that take place as the plot progresses, made with an agile pace and constant tension. That match sequences are truly spectacular in form and content. Of course, the surprise effect and dramatic twist will be the basis that sustains these sequences, in addition to the time dilation that works so well in this type of series. Although, rest assured, the Karasuno will not take 5 episodes to score as in Super Champions. 5. Humor. Finally, the sense of humor and healthy madness rank in Haikyuu. The outbursts of comedy will be one of the qualities of the series and will be incorporated in a somewhat unexpected way in any dramatic situation, but in extreme accordance with the configuration of the characters. Another way of making a fresh proposal in which the Japanese script writers do a great job. In addition, Nayan Tanaka encouraged you to watch this series. Are you going to miss it?
Kimetsu no Yaiba, probably one of my favorite anime. Reason number 1. It is strong and emotion-filled plot, beginning with the murder of Tanjiro's entire family. Kimetsu no Yaiba immediately begins with one of the most heartbreaking tales. It has its funny moments of comic relief, but for the most part, the history retains its serious and tragic nature through Tanjiro's struggle to hold on to his remaining family is something we can all relate to. Combining his emotional tale with that other characters he encounters along the way, it gives the anime a cohesive world that viewers can become part of. This is also one of the few shonen we've seen so far that doesn't seem to have the intention of including filler episodes, as there is a lot of focus on the narrative at hand. Reason number 2, it mixes historical and supernatural elements seamlessly. Well, Kimetsu no Yaiba is set in a specific older time period in Japan. It also encompasses some fantastical elements. The entire history revolves around Tanjiro's quest to make his sister human again, and as such, it has a lot of content with supernatural elements and characters. However, the world feels rooted due to its roots in ancient Japan. The time period is reflected quite well in this adaptation, from the way the characters race to how they go about their daily lives. Reason number 3, the art direction and animation. Everything in Kimetsu no Yaiba is very well done, from the character design to the soundtrack, while the clothing is still fairly traditional for the time period of the anime. Each character has specific colors in the outfits that stand out brilliantly. That's not to say that the background is drab either. Even the black, white, and gray color seem more vibrant. The animation is quite fluid and realistic, with dangerous weird combat style, making one of the most beautiful parts of the show. The character designs can easily transition from serious and dramatic to more goofy, chibi look, providing much needed moments of respite and humor in the episodes. Reason number 4. It has an amazing cast of characters. As with any series, a good well-rounded cast of interesting many characters is essential to drive the story and overall plot. Unfortunately, Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba has these elements completely mastered. It's virtually impossible to meet at least the main cast of characters and not pick at least one that you like. You have first and foremost the likable shonen protagonist in Tanjiro Kamado, who exhibits the qualities that make the genre work so well. He's dedicated, compassionate, and driven to be a stronger dude for the sake of his sister. Then, of course, there's the reckless but impressively strong Inosuke, and the coward but also secretly strong Zenith. And again, that's just the main cast. And number 5, reason number 5, the villains are iconic. Anime, franchise, or series can't hope to have a successful run without having a world populated with interesting antagonists, along with some background lore. And while Demon Slayer is on a much smaller scale, it's beautifully developed with respect to its villains. The world revolves around the demon progenitor, Musanki Butsui, and his legion of demons. There is a lot of mystery surrounding him, but the Lord, there is enough to drag you into the world of the series. Also, the choreography of the fights is extraordinary and surrounded by elements like water and fire.
Haikyuu! Based on the manga written and illustrated by Haruichi Furudate, edited in 2012 by the prestigious magazine Weekly Shonen Jump, responsible for other successful collections such as Dragon Ball, One Piece, or Yu 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 Hakusho. In 2014, the anime Haikyuu will premiere on the small screen thanks to the animation studio production AG with an overwhelming success among all types of audience. The series will end in 2016 after its third season with a large number of followers. Today, we propose our 5 reasons to watch the anime Haikyuu. 1. A series about the world of sports, which the tagline to Bollywood says, Haikyuu will follow the career of the Karasuno High School boys volleyball team. The team is introduced to the team by the 2 freshmen and arch-enemies from the beginning. On the one hand, the enthusiastic and hyperactive that will be all. Thanks for listening us.